Kia ora, hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our Tuesday update, recorded on the 8th of October. Let's get into the forecast. We've got windy weather moving up New Zealand at the moment. Northwesterly winds, now partially subtropical for some areas, so not overly cold. But behind this mark here, this is the cold front. Behind that, the windier, cooler south to southwesterly is about to come on through. Strong to severe gales through parts of central New Zealand. Some other parts of the east will also have those big strong gusts today as that front moves northwards, and it's going around that low pressure zone just south of New Zealand. The next big high way over here south of Adelaide. So let's take a closer look at what is happening tonight. So that cold front continues to move into the North Island, plenty of cloud associated with it, and you've got this band of rain which is moving northwards, and also some snow along the Southern Alps. So this is 9 o'clock tonight. Let's animate the next 24 hours through to 9 p.m. Wednesday. You'll see the front move up there, the snow showers fade away, and even as we get through to Wednesday night, a bit of showery activity coming into North Canterbury, some snow flurries on the hills and ranges around northern Southland and into Otago as well. Not a major event, but just giving you that little blip of cold air coming through. And the front by 9 p.m. Wednesday, that's it there, clearing away from the North Island. So a pretty fast moving system as it comes on through. This is a bigger picture version of it. So you can see here 3 o'clock in the morning, overnight tonight, there is that front moving up and into the North Island. We've got showers behind it. Let's animate the next 48 hours, taking us through until we go into Friday, and you'll see high pressure coming out of the Tasman Sea starts to move on through for Friday, settling the weather down across the country. So let's try and break that down, make a bit more sense for you. Here we go, lunchtime Wednesday, that front is moving up into the North Island into the afternoon, and then it falls apart. The timing of that shifts around a few hours depending on which forecast you look at, but generally speaking, the front clears away into the afternoon, and by tomorrow evening, it should be north of the country. It slows down as it runs northwards because it's running into high pressure up here to our north. So windy weather on Wednesday around New Zealand. West to southwest winds over the North Island, and in the South Island many places have a southwesterly, might even be a little bit more southerly for some of you. Now that means Southland is shouldering it for the rest of the country, that wintry weather coming back into Southland for a time across Wednesday. Temperatures are down too. Look at those single digit maximums, not just coastal and both coastal and inland areas of the South Island have that single digit maximum. Yesterday we were talking about places getting up to 17s and 18s along the south here. Not so much tomorrow as that cooler air comes through. Still mild in Canterbury northwards, but all temperatures are down a bit on Wednesday. And go to your local forecast at weatherwatch.co.nz to see your temperatures for your place. So noon Thursday, leftovers around the North Island of that cold front. Got a few showers in here, mostly affecting the southern half of the North Island. Not too widespread elsewhere, but there could still be a few showers in the top part of the North Island and one or two maybe further down around the lower part of the South Island. Otherwise, the weather is clearing in the lower half of the South Island, and milder weather comes back on Thursday. Northwesterly to westerly winds return. So by Friday, you've got westerlies blowing around the lower part of the South Island, keeping temperatures up a wee bit. In the North Island, we've got the small area of low pressure trying to form where that cold front fell apart. So that could just drive in a few showers and perhaps even a bit of an easterly flow returning to some parts of the upper North Island on Friday. But again, it looks short-lived. At this stage, that low looks to move out to sea, not stay over the North Island. So it's all being kind of pushed along eastwards, as so often happens at this time of the year when the westerly flow is so dominant. But here comes the next cold front on Saturday. So yes, windy westerlies around northern parts of the North Island, and then that cold front comes into the lower South Island during the afternoon or even late morning. Then into the afternoon it moves up the island with cooler air once again coming in behind it. And here we are, lunchtime Sunday, a very weak cold front moving into the North Island, colder southeasterlies behind it. So that's good news for any dry parts of Canterbury. You might get the second burst of showery weather coming through on Sunday. High pressure zone on our back doorsteps trying to move in, and to some degree it is sort of building up a ridge south of us. Still pretty stormy in the Southern Ocean though. Slight change to about a month ago. The air pressure in these stormy lows down here going up a wee bit. They were in the 930s and 940s in the hectopascal range as far as air pressure is concerned. Now you're seeing 960s for those stormy systems, which means they're still stormy, very stormy, but not as bad as they were. So that just slightly reduces the severe weather risks in the New Zealand area, but being smack bang in the middle of spring, that's a pretty normal setup to be getting a couple of cold fronts each week moving into New Zealand. That is all from me for today. I'll be back again tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll see you then for our next Weather Watch update.